Are you 49 years old and above and feeling frustrated because you can't lose weight anymore? Have you noticed your jeans getting tighter lately? Your doctor tells you it's just how it is, but you want to know if it has to be that way. If so, stay tuned, because today I'm going to tell you what really happens to our bodies after 49 and what you can do about it. I'm an obesity physician, and my mission is to help you get healthy and keep it off for good. Let's meet Daniel. Daniel is 36 years old and feels great. He can eat whatever he wants and still looks great in his jeans. He works out a few times a week, mostly cardio, and never worries about how full his gas tank is or how many miles he can go until his car needs a refill. He figures he'll cross that bridge when he gets there. Daniel's life is busy, but he finds time to sneak in a few snacks, some sweet and salty. He often feels a little sleepy in the afternoon, but a cup of coffee perks him right back up. Life is good. Fast forward to when Daniel turns 49. He notices things have changed. His jeans feel a bit tighter. His morning energy has collapsed, and he's already exhausted after a short walk up a hill. He used to breeze. Now he huffs and puffs. Daniel tries blaming his lack of willpower, but deep down knows it can't be true. He hasn't changed his lifestyle all that much, but his body definitely has. Daniel wonders, is this how it's supposed to be? Am I doomed to just get weaker and slower? Well, Daniel, what you're experiencing is what doctors call the midlife metabolic shift. It's a slow, sneaky change that quietly rewrites the rules for your body's energy balance. You might think, I'm over 49, so it's too late for me. But that couldn't be further from the truth. We have the power to rewrite those rules in our favor. So let's break down exactly what happens to our bodies after 49 and what we can do about it. First, let's think of your metabolism as a campfire. When you're young, it burns fast. Logs catch easily. But as you age, the coals become harder to rekindle. Several things happen together. One, muscle mass declines slowly each year, since muscle burns calories at rest. Fewer muscles mean a lower resting metabolic rate. 2, insulin sensitivity falls. Cells stop responding as well to insulin, making it easier to store excess calories as fat, especially around the belly. 3, hormone shifts. Menopause in women and slower testosterone in men change appetite, energy, and how fat is distributed. 4, chronic low-level inflammation creeps up and interferes with metabolism and energy. And 5, activity patterns change. Careers, kids, stress. We move less. Put together, these changes make weight creep up, energy fall, and recovery slow. Even if you haven't changed your lifestyle much, now let's get back to Daniel. He'd wake up tired, skip breakfast, reach for a sugary snack at 10, then slump by mid-afternoon. He blamed himself, but the reality is biological. His body started sending different signals. He wasn't weak-willed. His metabolism and hormones were nudging him toward quick energy fixes. Understanding the biology removes shame and points to solutions. You've probably tried crash diets. They work short-term because they cut calories, but they also accelerate muscle loss and set your metabolism lower. The inevitable rebound comes with more fat gain and less muscle. After 49, the wrong diet makes the problem worse. The answer isn't deprivation. It's smarter choices that preserve muscle, stabilize blood sugar, and reduce inflammation. Here's the roadmap that helped Daniel started reversing the shift. Practical, sustainable, science-backed steps you can adopt. 1. Prioritize strength, not just cardio. When you resist training, you recruit and strengthen muscle fibers. So instead of relying solely on cardio, aim to do resistance training 2 twice or 4 times per week. It can be as simple as bodyweight moves, resistance bands, or weights. Building or preserving muscle directly raises your resting metabolic rate and improves insulin sensitivity. So even simple squats, push-ups, and rows done consistently change the math. 2. Eat to support metabolism: protein, fiber, good fats. Protein helps preserve muscle and increases calorie burn after eating. So aim for a protein serving at each meal. That's about 3 ounces of fish or chicken, a half cup of cooked beans, a whole cup of Greek yogurt, or 2 eggs. Each of those provides about 15 to 25 grams of protein. Beans and lentils are great options, as are tofu, edamame, and seitan for vegans and vegetarians. Nuts and nut butters also offer both protein and healthy fats. To maximize fullness, combine these protein sources with fiber-rich complex carbohydrates like whole grains, fruits, and vegetables. For example, pair your protein with brown rice, quinoa, barley, or oats. Or add plenty of colorful vegetables to your meals. Good fats like those found in olive oil, avocados, nuts, and seeds can also help you stay full. They can be used in salads, cooked dishes, or enjoyed as snacks. Additionally, consuming healthy fats may improve insulin sensitivity, which can aid in weight management. Finally, time your carbohydrates around activity. Larger portion on training days. Using carbs as fuel instead of storage. 3. Short metabolic training. Move smarter, not longer. Can't squeeze in a long workout. Try adding short bursts. A study showed that as little as 10 minutes of brisk walking, followed by a 2 to 3 minute higher intensity effort like taking the stairs or walking up an incline, can raise metabolic rate and improve insulin sensitivity. No gym membership required. Bimbe 4. Improve sleep and recovery. Poor sleep raises hunger hormones and reduces insulin sensitivity. So aim for a consistent sleep schedule and 7 to 8 hours nightly. Small rituals like dimming lights, no screens, 30-60 minutes before bed, and a cool, dark room can help. 5. Reduce chronic inflammation. Gently anti-inflammatory foods like oily fish, colorful veggies and fruits, olive oil, turmeric, and nuts can help. Cut back on processed sugar and ultra-processed food. They spike insulin and inflammation. Manage stress. Cortisol promotes belly fat. Meditation, short walks, and social connection can lower it. 6. Check medical factors. After 49, consider screening for insulin resistance, thyroid problems, and medications that affect weight. Talk with your healthcare provider, not to chase a number on the scale, but to understand hormones and metabolism. 7. Build habits, not punishments. Instead of saying, no carbs ever, try switching one refined carb-containing snack a day to a whole food alternative. Small wins compound. Daniel started with 2 small moves: morning protein and 2 strength sessions a week. Within 6 weeks, he had more energy, cravings diminished, and his jeans fit looser. Not seismic overnight, but slow, steady progress. That momentum enabled him to add a short evening walk and better sleep hygiene. Over months, he lost fat, preserved muscle, and felt more like himself. This won't be easy, and there will be obstacles. Time, motivation, plateaus, and medical issues. But remember, setbacks are data, not defeat. Tweak, try again, and keep the small, sustainable changes. If you're 49 or older and feel like your body isn't cooperating, know this: biology changed, but you can change your habits to match it. Prioritize strength, protein, better sleep, and daily movement. Small, consistent shifts beat dramatic, short-lived fixes. Start with 1 change today: 1 protein-packed breakfast, 1 15-minute walk, 1 short strength session, and build from there. The midlife metabolic shift is real, but it's not the end of your story. It can be the start of one where you feel stronger, leaner, and more energetic than you thought possible. Thank you for watching and subscribing. See you next time.